Good evening, my darlings. How are you doing this fine evening? I hope the day finds you well. Let's start out with some Traveler's Tales. I know that there's one over here. Dea. Dea. Oh, and one with Yume Mizuki. I wonder if that is a continuation of yesterday's. Dea in her true home. Carried by Furina. But then again, how many aren't carried by Furina? Not a lot. Well. Dea and Shiori.
I'll expedite it, but custom-made clothes normally take longer to make. Should you leave before they're ready, I'll ship them to you via Komini Express.
Is that... understood. You have my thanks.
Oh, it's nothing. You gave me very precise measurements to work with.
Alex Jones?
Take too long.
Get a new outfit for Alex Jones?
Oh,
Also,
and
Komini Express, is that, Kiriri?
clothes for you as well.
Or Kaminari Express? I can't. Whatever it was called. Huh? I don't need any. I'm just buying this so I can practice with my lady. Normally, I'd never get any use out of them.
Is that so? Yet your eyes lingered on every single article of dancewear in my bag. If I'm not wrong, you favor satin with wave motifs and shorter hems with ties on the wrists and sashes at the waist.
That's so specific.
I merely followed your gaze and made a few simple observations. So, how's about it? If you'd like your own outfit, now's the perfect time to have one made.
Dea, you can try to deny it, but you like girly things, don't you? Don't you, Dea?
Short on Mora.
No, that's not it. I brought enough, but...
So you're hesitating for other reasons. Do you have any coins with you?
Huh? Yeah, I've got some, but...
Flip one. Heads buy, tails don't.
Sign things with a coin toss? That feels pretty arbitrary. Yeah, that's way too random. I actually...
Toss it. Now,
Okay.
the moment you do so, you'll know what your heart wants.
Dea takes out a coin and flips it. It rotates in the air a few times before she catches it on the back of her left hand, slamming her right over it.
So, heads or tails? You needn't look. If right now part of you was whispering, please be heads. It's time for you to buy yourself a new outfit. Don't miss out on something you truly want because of some meaningless concerns you may have.
You like girly things, don't you, Dea? Alright, boss. Make me some clothes.
Excellent. Step inside and you can tell me about your requirements. Over some tea, of course. Traveler, care to join us? We can take your measurements while we're at it.
I'm good, thanks.
Suit yourself. Just drop by during our normal operating hours when you'd like to place an order. I trust you know when those are by now.
No.
Ms. Dea, this way, please.
These unvoiced lines. The whole point was that I wouldn't have to be doing this. Hey, I'm gonna give myself a break before I go into the quests where, I'm gonna have to voice every single character. My voice a little break. No. No, that's not allowed. Why aren't I being paid for this? Huh? Come on, HoYo. Hire me. I will voice all of your quests. And then pay me a discounted rate. I knew it. I was hoping for it anyway.
You're Miss Layla's alternate personality, yes?
Alternate personality? Don't mistake me, little Miss Yokai. I am Layla. I'm just sleepwalking right now.
You're Dreamwalker, Layla.
No less than I'd expect of my dear friend the Traveler. An apt sobriquet.
Your personality is the opposite of Miss Layla's. Almost like a mask worn over her original personality.
A mask? Now that's an amusing way of putting it.
How many more masks like you are there?
That's a nice pose you're striking, little Miss Yokai. What would you do if I were to say more than one?
My response
Wait,
depends
what?
on your answer, so please do so. But let me be clear, lies are of no use here.
Oh my, how terrifying. But relax. I'm one of a kind. And what's more, I'm nothing like you assume. At most, I help her with her homework and draw some star charts after she finally falls asleep. She's been pushing herself harder lately, piling more pressure on herself. Not that she'd admit it, but I know absolutely everything that goes on in her mind. She's clearly doing a good job, but she won't rest until she's found some flaw, even if there isn't one to find.
Such intense introjected aggression. Does Miss Layla rarely receive positive feedback in her daily life?
The opposite. Her advisor and classmates all praise her to the skies. But she ignores what she's already accomplished, fixating instead on every little imperfection or unfilled gap.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I will adjust your treatment plan accordingly going forward. Just a word of caution. If Miss Layla does recover, you will disappear.
Is that so? Great. Looking forward to it.
Huh?
Aw.
What? Confused? Little Miss Yokai, I am Layla. I always have been. Rather than disappearing, it'd just be the mask being dropped. Traveler, would you mind supporting me a bit? I think she's about ready to wake.
She me for real.
What?
I've got you. Easy now.
Thank you. I'm supposed to be receiving therapy right now, right? I'm not... Oh, I didn't sleepwalk again, did I? Miss Mizuki, I didn't say anything rude or do anything I shouldn't have. Did I?
No, you didn't. Please relax. You did, however, suddenly wake up during the treatment. It gave me quite a start.
Oh, I'm sorry. It must be because I've barely slept these past few weeks. As soon as I stop sleeping well, I start sleepwalking.
In that case, how do you feel now after that little rest?
I slept well, and I don't feel dizzy. My vision isn't blurry either. But I did have a very strange dream. In it, someone was sitting next to me. I couldn't see her face, but she was holding my hand the whole time.
Oh,
She seemed to
is
be
she gonna
saying something, but I
reveal the
couldn't
secret?
hear it. I just felt like her presence comforted me.
It's okay. That's enough for now. Dreams are cherry blossoms carried by a swift current. Thinking of them fondly from time to time is fine. But should you try to reach out and grab them?
Alright, I understand.
In that case, today's session is concluded. Please return tomorrow at the same time, Miss Layla, and please be punctual.
Yes, thank you. And thank you for supporting me just now, Traveler. Okay, I'll be going now. You know, I think I can write a great abstract now.
Somehow, I doubt that the treatment is ever going to be fully successful. Primos! I should come up with more suitable treatment plan. Ooh. Well, I certainly wouldn't mind us seeing what's going on with Sayu, so let's go ahead and wish for Sayu. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm laying out my winter clothes and okay. Well then. Is there a way to see if I've done all of the anecdotes for a particular character? Maybe Kiriri? Maybe Kiriri leads to Sayu. What do you think? Your wish has been passed on. Perhaps you shall meet this friend soon. Alright. Now, we've got to install microwave ovens, custom kitchen deliveries. We've got to move these refrigerators. We've got to move these color TVs. That ain't working, that's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working, that's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. I want my MTV. Money for nothing. I want my... you know what? We'll do this. We'll do it this way. It's probably not ideal, but maybe it'll be fine. Maybe get a blister on your little finger. Maybe get a blister on your thumb. We've got to install microwave ovens, custom kitchen deliveries. We've got to move these refrigerators. We've got to move these color TVs.
Gather! Silence!
Easy mode.
Receive my blessing for the everlasting forest. A new moon rises.
Stabilize! Let the mighty be humble!
That was a little bit of a wonky rotation there, but it's fine. Not even supposed to have perfect rotations.
Solidify.
Well, it's not that you're not supposed to have perfect rotations, it's that this whole, like, 1E, 2 EQ, 3 EQ, 4E. It's not. Those usually are not actually the best rotations.
Settle down.
Receive my blessing. A new moon rises.
Oh, never mind. And there we go. Oh. Lots of laccaberries and midsummer berries. Is that it? I would have loved some crab. Like, if he had dropped 10 crab, I would have beaten that boss every single day. Alright, so let's get our rewards for that. That was the easy one.
Add astro.
Okay, so my understanding is that the experimental multi-shield is electro in nature. I could be wrong on that, but it's my understanding that that's the case. Like, it's that, like, you want to use electro to beat it, and so ridiculously random teams.
Yeah, let's get this over with.
Alright. If this is not the case, then we're going to have to retreat. And come up with a new strategy.
Use of force authorized.
Let the world collide! Faster, stronger, on my mark!
Actually, I think there's a much better team that I could...
Headbutt! It's justice o'clock!
Well, maybe not. Oh my gosh. That was a lot of damage all in one.
Volcano kablam! Strike a pose! The mining echoing song!
Control greeted.
Start the clock!
Let the mountain's veins boil.
Yeah! Hut! Charge! Yeah! Kapow! Hero incoming!
Well, we've managed to survive so far.
Time to shine! Yoo-hoo! Step aside! On my...
Letting brave names echo.
Headbutt! Heads up! Yeah! Hi! It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Yeah!
Oh boy. Nice. We did it. Ah. And that means we get something special. We get something special.
Add astro.
Avoid getting hit by any of Raskolnikov's electro attacks. Well, yeah, you mean the one that almost killed me? Huzzah! What is this now? Shoot down the Crab Tsar before it executes its almighty bombardment for the second time. Anyway. Let's get back to our friendship farm team. We're not going for that second one just yet. Just to be clear. Avatar frame. Huzzah! Now everyone will know that I got the skills. Or they'll know that I don't have the skills because I didn't get the second avatar frame. Let's see. So there's 6. So we need to get 2. Well, we need to defeat them and then do the basic easy one for all of them. And then we need to do the more difficult one for 2 of them. Right? That's how that works. About the Hidimbi. I already got the Kairagi. Right, so. Bounty target, Hidimbi, a fortune teller from Sumeru. Female, age unknown. 1 to 4, suspected of laying curses and high value fraud. Does that sound like someone we knew? That woman swindled me out of 18 million mora. She said that if I wore the necklace she claimed to have acquired from Al-Amar, the god of love, the ladies would fall for me at first sight. Oh. My guy. No. Turns out Al-Amar wasn't the god of love at all. He's been dead for thousands of years, and he never even managed to win over the girl he loved. So the necklace she sold me was real, all right, but it cursed me to never find love. Anyone who can track her down and lift the curse will be handsomely rewarded. Oh. I thought maybe there would be some more information. Bounty target, new iron and salt gang. Give me a second. Wanted for suspected large-scale smuggling and trafficking of restricted hazardous goods. Investigations indicate that the gang maintains a temporary outpost at a camp on the beach north of town. Those who assist in halting their smuggling operations will be generously rewarded by the Spina Diruzura. Interesting. Alright, beach north of town. That one? Seems like it. Can I? Interesting. So where would we find... Where would we find the scammer? Assuming that it isn't... Assuming that it isn't Nefer. That kind of looks like the perfect spot for a smuggling operation, but I don't see anybody. Well, this is not north of town, this is east of town. So, is it the Star Sand Shoal, then? Or maybe this area? I think it would be this area, actually. I guess technically this still counts as Star Sand Shoal. Actually, yeah. Might be it. But what is this now? I thought I had taken care of all of these.
Ultimatum protocol.
Go get it, Aiden! Oh, it's on!
Without further ado, the sky's clear, the glazed moon shines!
The monsters have dispersed, the darkness has not faded. You may need to enlist the help of a professional who knows more about the wild hunt. Huh. Oh, is it the Iron and Salt gang? Hi.
You got this!
Be cleansed!
The bounty is...
Required quantity of gold raven insignia. Wait, for what? Oh! That's right, I still have Yanfei. On my, to-do list. Was that it, or? Somebody else I should be eating up. Because there was an indicator after the whole Kairagi thing. We should probably figure out what's going on with that. Oh. After this, maybe we can give Nephra a visit. Oh, hello. Trusty 2-bit hustler trying to muscle in on our route, mess up the boss, liquidate. I'll freeze your whole crew solid and then walk off with the goods. Traveler, it looks like they're going to start a fight over there. Yeah, I gathered that. Hey, are any of you with the Iron and Salt gang? Hey, you, Blondie. Perfect timing. This punk's cruising for a bruising. Lend a hand and I'll make sure you get your cut. What are you playing at? Calling in backup because you know you can't win? Fine. Two can play at that game. Listen here, mate. Help me take this guy down and I'll split the moral with you. How about I kill all of you? Wait, we're just passing by. Oh, Basu, help. Treasure hoarders, is it? No worries, I'll handle you all. What? Okay. Yeah. Too right. We're honorable adventurers. There's no way we're helping any nasty treasure hoarders. If someone's up to no good, we're gonna put a stop to them.
It's too late for regrets.
3 moons converge.
These guys really did not deserve for me to use that burst. We showed them. Can you believe those treasure hoarders thought we'd play muscle for them? Justice always prevails in the end. Now it's mine and mine alone. Exactly. Why share it when we can totally keep it for us? Wait, no, what are you saying? We're righteous adventurers, right? So now that we've sent them packing, Paimon's a little curious as to what exactly is in there that they were fighting for. Ooh, Gordomek. Huh? Isn't that a Fontanian clockwork mecha? Wow. Fontaine tech really is something else. Imagine still working after being transported all this way. Warning. Startup node anomalous. Energy module abnormal. Verification failed. Verification failed. Verification failed. Verification failed. Annihilate. 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 Traveler, watch out! Yeah, I should have saved the first for this.
Preparing for dust up.
Be gone, shadow of darkness.
Mecha Countess Byron? What the heck? Bounty token. Lady's brooch? Interesting. I think we shut it down when we did. If anyone got hurt, it is shut down. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. There's a bounty token that you're supposed to get when you complete bounty. So I think that should be good for the that should be good for the Salt and Iron gang or whatever. La 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 la. clothes and wishing I was warm. Go home. Where the New York City winters aren't bleeding me. Addendum, bounty fulfilled. To the rebranded gentleman of the Iron and Salt Gang, Spina de Rosula sends its regards. Okay. Hark the Crackjaw, former helmsman of the Atlas, wanted for multiple counts of murder, vicious to the core, current whereabouts unknown. Anyone who can provide credible intel on his whereabouts will be handsomely rewarded, upon verification of said information. So we have no leads on those two. I mean, unless it's Dory or Nefer. It could be Dory, it could be Nefer. I guess we'll see. Head over to the Curatorium of Secrets, see what she has to say for herself. Message board. Edvika. Concept. I'm accompanying Ino to pet Ashru. Ino said that I can pet Yehoda's head, but my request was denied. I will try again next time. I said, no, you don't, robot. Aww. She just wants to give her a head pat. Yehoda, I got a question. Hardly any customers today. There's nothing for me to do. I always say, if you're looking for a lost person or a cat, why bother coming to us when the Adventurers Guild exists? Standing here doing nothing is mind-numbingly dull. It's like you'd rather be working. I wouldn't go that far, but if I go sneaking off, Nefer will give me an earful. Traveler, how about you take over for a day and let me get some fresh air? Otherwise, I'm gonna die of boredom. It's your shift, Yehoda. Alright, it was just a suggestion. I guess I'll get back to work. Come on, Ashru. How about you help me out? Meow meow. Meow meow. Meow. Meow meow meow. Meow meow. I knew I couldn't count on you. Alright, alright. Go run off and play or whatever. I mean, you could play with Ashru. So, you seen Nefer around recently? You know, the fortune teller from Sumeru? They appear to be letters that have been sent to the Curatorium of Secrets. It wouldn't be appropriate for an outsider to read these letters. Okay. Well, in that case, I might know someone who can. Oh, Yehoda. Kind of amusing. There's a letter Yehoda needs to look at. Another letter? Ugh, don't make me rescue another cat again. Wait. Oh, Ashru, my dear Ashru. Come, lend me your claws for a minute. I need to open this letter. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. I was just joking. And speaking of which, it looks like your claws are overdue for a clipping. Meow. Meow 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 meow. Alright, it's decided. I'll do it right now. Stay here while I get the nail clippers. Meow meow. This set contains some part of the Curatorium of Secrets finances. So Yehoda would like to inspect the chest. Let's see how much we've made recently. I remember Boss saying she was going to give me a bonus. How about I help Huh? Where's the money? There's nothing in here but a slip of paper. My dear Yehoda, your bonus doesn't come from this box. Be sure to close it properly afterwards. Boss is trying to scare me again. Maybe there's a hidden compartment inside here somewhere. There isn't any hidden compartment in there. Your bonus is right here. Oh, thanks, boss. Boss! I was just doing a cash count. We'll get to work now. Right now. Stop right there. Yes, boss. Lock the box properly. Yes, boss. Kind of a Sith thing going on. That if Yehoda is able to steal from Nefer, that proves that she's smarter than Nefer and can take over the Curatorium of Secrets. Now you can go. Yes, boss. Well, okay then. 100,000. Oh, some more. That ain't too bad. So, am I gonna be able to actually read the letter? Or is this gonna... Where did I put it? Found it! Phew, thank goodness. I'd be completely done for if I really lost the commission letter. I need to hurry and take it to Boss Neff now, since it seems like there's still time. Come back and check later. Okay. I guess we can come back to another day. Seeking to join the Pte. Do you happen to know any way I could get in? I'm ready to, and willing to pay any... Ugh, I'm done reading this nonsense. What's with this fool? Always pestering us to help him join the Pte. What's so great about the Pte anyway? Why can't he just live a nice, quiet life? Oh, that's right. I have to write a reply. What was it the boss wrote the other time? I think it was... Regrettably, we do not have any expertise in this area and are hence unable to help in this matter. Okay. How many different letters are there? One left a letter here again. Hope this doesn't mean another troublesome case. We can do... Oh. Okay, well, I guess that's the last one. Well, it seems... that if it really was Nefer, I'm not gonna find her here. I thought maybe there might be some information on Yehoda to sell. Yehoda could gather some information on Yehoda. Anyway. I think I'm still missing like 5 people to gather information from. Because I haven't really been bothering to do it. We can check and see if maybe Dory. The weather today is nice and warm. Perfect for sorting out my goods, and perfect for telling stories to the young'uns. You are... me? Oh, I'm Urwa. I am but a humble housekeeper. When Lord Sangama Bay is not around, I handle matters on her behalf. The customs here are very different from those in the desert, but wherever you go, the kindness in human hearts remains the same. Matters? As in business matters? You don't strike me as a desert dweller. Is that so? Perhaps that side of me has been ground away by the sands of time, and I have been influenced by some other land in its stead. An old fogey like me, doing what I can here and watching people live safely and peacefully. That's my greatest comfort. I don't like them using the word fogey. That doesn't fit. It just doesn't work. Oh, hey! Info. Essentially, middleman be selling goods salvaged from shipwrecks. Prices are fair enough, but odds of finding truly valuable
Just do
are
me
slim.
a favor and get them to her in one piece. I really don't need another entry on my list of errands. Running late again.
Do I need to have Yehoda actually out in order to see? Okay. No, I don't. That's not a good idea. You're working as a treasure hunter employed by the Voynich Guild, serves as the bodyguard or supervisor Manas. Dang. It's recruited Yehoda. Ooh, interesting. But I did not know that the Voynich Guild employed treasure hunters. That's interesting. One of these days, we're going to be buying things from them. Seems like it's taken forever, but appears to have been on close terms with the Ratnik Sigurd. Claims to be unable to fight anymore, though this doesn't seem entirely credible. Interesting. Listen close, Vieri. I'm only sharing this with you because I trust you. The proof of Cognoscenti. That's not something you can find just lying around. You mean the thing that we have? Proof of the Cognoscenti? Wait, are you talking about what Paimon thinks you're talking about? Why are you crowding around? We're discussing something super top secret here. A clue about Reed Miller's great treasure. Fantastic, count me in. Somebody overhears it, it's not really a secret. Fair point. In that case, let's team up. I've been struggling to scrape together enough startup money anyway. 1 share for me, 1 for you, and 1 for the flying one. That's 3 shares. 500,000 mora each. 500,000 mora? Vieri, didn't we agree this was supposed to stay between the two of us? I only told you because I trust you. But 1.5 million mora. That's way beyond the sort of startup money I could raise on my own. I can just about scrape together 500,000. These two look like seasoned adventurers. If we team up, won't our chances of success go way up? I have high hopes for you, Vieri. And if you think you've found the right people, then I'm willing to give you a shot. Now, as for our flying friend here, given her unique physique, it's only fair she receives special consideration. Ooh, is that a gift for Paimon? Sort of. It's a special version of Natlan's standard strength tonic. We tweaked it so it works for more people, even people who fly. It's totally safe. As for the price, normally it goes for 2 million mora, but since you're with Vieri, I'll give you the friend's rate, just 1 million. What do you say? I say you sound like a fortune teller from Sumero. 1 million mora? Special surprise gift pipe. 500,000, not a mora. Shake now or we walk. Why are you bargaining? We don't even need this thing. Exactly. Miss Hidimbi, I don't expect the flying one to be of much use anyway. It'd be silly to waste the strength tonic on her. Wait a second. Hidimbi? You're the one who scammed Natochka. All we wanted was to see if you had any good clues for finding treasure, but it turns out you're shady, and he's just dumb. You think you can trick the great adventurers, Traveler and Paimon? You'd better think again. Shady? Trick you? I assure you this clue's entirely genuine, and so is the tonic. As for the price, that's just business. But as for you, little loudmouth, you're exactly the person I can't stand dealing with. Sort of person I can't stand dealing with. Loud, full of yourself, all bark and no bite. Right on someone else's coattails like you're a big deal yourself. Miss Hidimbi? And you, Vieri. Didn't we agree this was supposed to stay between us? When something's meant to be secret, you lean in close and whisper, not shout for the whole world to hear and attract unwanted company. You've put me in a foul mood now, and I won't feel any better until I've taught you a lesson. Take this!
Care for a dance?
Oh, well, it's fine.
Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in song.
Gilded lie.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
That's quite an epithet.
Falls.
If you plan to kill me or chop me into pieces, go ahead. I won't resist. Whoa! Traveler and Paimon would never do anything like that. You just promise us you won't trick anyone else, okay? Even a blockhead like Vieri. Wait, where did he slip off to? Anyway, you shouldn't take advantage of people. Not even the dumb ones. You're kinder than most. If I'd met more folk like you back in Sumeru, maybe I wouldn't have ended up like this. Aren't you curious to find out what happened to me? 2 million more and I'll lend an ear. Someone tells me I'm better off not knowing. 2 million more and I'll lend an ear. Sharp little thing, aren't you? Haven't made a proper deal in ages. Maybe it's time I switched careers. Better that than having the Voynich Guild on my case. If you'd figured that out earlier, you wouldn't have ended up getting smacked around just now. Sometimes you need a wake-up call to force a real choice. Good or bad, it gets you moving. Kid, flying one, if either of you needs that kind of a push, come find me. Thanks and all, but Paimon hopes that won't be necessary. Hidimbi leaves her piece of red satin behind and waves goodbye as she leaves. Trickster's red satin. Nights in white satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send. Alright, we already got that. Well, I guess we can stop by the flagship on the way. I was thinking we could check out the Adventurers Guild, make sure that, Alright. Hidimbi. Bounty target Hidimbi, a fortune teller from Sumeru. Female, age unknown, wanted for, suspected of laying curses and high-value fraud. 15 million Mora. Addendum, this bounty is now reclassified as a search request. Thinking it over, I guess Miss Hidimbi might have had a point. Maybe the necklace didn't work because I wasn't sincere enough in my advances. Whoever can find Miss Hidimbi and bring her back to continue guiding me in this matter will be handsomely rewarded. Okay. Proof that the bounties have been dealt with. Good job. The bounty's yours. Good job. The bounty's yours. Okay. Ooh. Primos. Okay. Hark the Crackjaw. Okay, so the intel exchange should say that I still need 2, right? Exactly where those 2 are.
Add Astra.
Oh, maybe not. Change 5 intel clues for haunted. Oh, actually, we do still need 2. No, we still need 7. Okay. Securitorium secrets. So we're missing 7 intels on people. Well, there is a place we should probably be going, and that's the headquarters for the Ratniki. Here, right? Somewhere around this area? See if anyone over here. No. My understanding is that it is solely people in Nasha Town. But that might not be true. Or that might have changed with the Luna 4 update. I gotta call it Luna 4. Can't be calling it 6.3. It's like I said, Naya. You know they're gonna say, oh yeah, no, this is the 6.0 versions. 6.x. Naya. And it's like, well, then what was Nod-Krai? Nod-Krai was the Luna versions. Because Luna is a number between 5 and 6, of course. Alright, any intel I can gather on some Ratniki around here? Maybe? Yes, indeed.
Smash and grab.
So-called investment coupons, nothing but a scam. Oh. Talk to Dabbit. Dabbit Deus is quoquafinum. The publishing trade hardly makes a living these days. Maybe I should just focus on investments. Let me see the investment coupons. Here you go. 2,000 more per coupon. With each investment tenure maturing weekly. Now then, into the pouch it goes. Wait, is this gonna be a Ponzi scheme? Ugh. What's wrong? Oh, hello, Yehoda. What are you doing here? Does Lady Nefer... Oh, no. I'm just out shopping with my friend. Looks like your investment business is doing really well, boss Dabbit. Oh, it's nothing. Just a small venture to make ends meet. Just look at her. She's being all sly and probing. Bet she's here on Nefer's orders. Can this really make money? Of course. Boss Neff says that Boss Dabbit is the most reputable and the most capable businessman. Investing with him is definitely a safe bet. Yes. I knew it. Then when can I expect the payout on my investment? Today. Right this very day. You just bought our brand new short-term investment coupon. Profits and losses on this one are settled instantly. That's not how investment works. Kind of feels like you just made all that up. Don't worry about it. Anyway, thanks for buying our short-term investment coupon. Here's your investment return. Have a wonderful day. Well, making money is always a good thing, I suppose. Come on, Paimon, let's go buy some sugar sculptures. Really? Then Paimon wants one shaped like a little bird. That's Paimon's favorite. I wonder why. Oh? I'll come with you two then. I can get one for Boss, too. Miss Yehoda, wait. Do you happen to have a message for me from Lady Nefer by any chance? Oh, Boss said we've located what you're looking for. Do have patience, Mr. Dabbit. One step at a time. That's how proper business is done. Yes, yes, of course. Lady Neffer is right. In that case, I'll be counting on you two. On you two. Interesting.
Newspapers, anyone?
Hmm. Actually, where was
Now that I've finished all these books,
the headquarters for the Lightkeepers? I thought it was somewhere around here, but maybe not. Oh, come on, we're one away. Really? Really? We can't get any intel on the manager of the Northland Bank? Oh, but I guess we can get it on this guy. Once to order a custom weapon, but struggling to save up enough money. Not even remotely brave. Oh. Oh, my guy.
Begin by purchasing your very own subscription certificate today.
Oh, man. That summary was brutal. Oh? What is this now? I'm not tailing some husband who's having an affair. I'm looking for earrings that someone lost on the road. This is all a detective does. I'd be better off changing careers. Is work not going so well? Take it you haven't gotten any big cases lately? Well, I mean, I guess, if you count... Not long ago, I helped a merchant from Sumeru find their lost sumpter piece. Fell asleep curled up down an alleyway. The sumpter piece was pretty big, so I guess you could say that means the case was big too? Is work not going so well? Real gift for understatement you've got. There's so little of it going around that work is turning into an occasional pastime. Around here, even if a big case does occur, people would rather just round up all the suspects and interrogate them with the butt of a weapon than get a real detective to investigate. You'd be amazed how many criminals they end up catching. A decent chunk more than the number of people who actually commit any crimes, I'd wager.
all done. Time to head back for some Asher time.
What? I'm confused. Why do you want to change careers? Detectives aren't very popular in Nod-Krai. The only cases I get are for very minor problems. I often dream of cracking a really big case, pinpointing the one tiny hole in an otherwise airtight act of criminality. But now I'm starting to think that instead of dreaming about it, I should be writing it all down and turning it into a detective novel. At least in Nod-Krai, being a crime novelist sounds a lot more appealing than being a detective. In fact, I already have some ideas. You look like you've seen a few things. Why not be my first test audience? Sure thing. I'm all ears. Alright, first up is the Rift Hound of the Baskervilles. The Hound of the Baskervilles. Nice. Okay. The central conceit is this. A family who raises Rift Hounds uses them to open rifts to a secret room where they can carry out murders without leaving a trace. Okay, not the Hound of the Baskervilles. Why not just let the Rift Hounds do the murdering? That's a good question. Maybe I was too focused on explaining how the family could open the secret room. Alright, how about this one? The Bakufu Food Taster Murders. I'm sure I know this one, but I can't think of what it's supposed to be. A food taster for the Yashiro Commission uses their position to put poison in some tricolor dango, personally prepared by the Shogun, in an attempt to assassinate the head of the commission. Personally prepared by the Shogun! My guy! There are limits to what is believable, even in fiction. don't think they'd be able to taste the food. Oh? I think I see what you're getting at. There's no way a food taster would be allowed to touch something made by the Shogun themselves, as that would be seen as disrespecting the latter, correct? So I need to brush up on Inazuman culture. Also, it wouldn't be prepared by the Shogun herself, but anyway. I'm amazed how much you know about these things. Alright, this one's a surefire hit. The Curious Case of the Liyue Bully Fruit. The only one I can think of is The Curious Case of Jekyll and Hyde, but I'm almost positive that there's a Sherlock Holmes case that starts with that. Bully fruit don't grow in Liyue. Oh, really? I always thought bully fruit were a Liyue specialty. No, that's Fontaine, actually. You good? The Curious Case of the Jiyun Chili. Anyway. I thought my fantasies would make for exciting detective novels, but it looks like becoming a crime writer isn't any easier than being an actual detective. And somehow I still can't gather intel on him. Okay. I guess maybe that's locked behind a quest or something. Yeah, well. You know, I'm gonna mark this though. That way. I don't know, what should I use for this? I guess the quest marker. Sure, why not? And that way, anytime I'm looking for a quest, I can go over there and get annoyed at the fact that I used the quest marker to mark something that is very clearly not a quest. Really? All these people here? No intel on any of them? You know, the whole idea of this stream was that I was gonna do those investigation quests. But it is getting a little bit late for that. And I certainly wouldn't mind figuring out how to get that done. How to get that guy to open up. What? Oh. Right. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and get the second to last of the intel exchanges done. The disturbance caused by blank, the vanishing blank. Vanishing blank, how about that? Oh, intel refreshes in 3 days, 3 hours. Okay, so you can only collect a certain amount of intel every week. Got it. Got it, that's probably why. And then next week we can go ahead and get the intel on the other characters. Although, only know the location of one. Tomorrow we can finish the last of the bounty quests. And we can get started on those intel exchange quests. For now, we're gonna have to call it there. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the rest of your night is a good one, and I will see you later.